Hello, I'm White Nerd. And a few months ago, there was this very sad moment that happened. One of the most saddest moments of Cartoon Network history. Or basically, I don't know, but a few months ago, Boomerang was renewed. Well, just let me tell you the story. I'm just very depressed because I'm very furious and very depressed at Boomerang. You know why? Because Boomerang is now renewed, and basically now they have modern shows on it, such as Teen Titans Go, Adventure Time, Regular Show. It's basically Cartoon Network 2.0. So how does this all happen? Okay, Cartoon Network. This is what I think. Cartoon Network was like, oh, we're gonna change everything. We're gonna change everything with Boomerang because everybody's getting tired of classic cartoons. Because I mean, now let's make it like a 2.0. I mean, we like Nickelodeon. They have Nicktoons, and that's like Nickelodeon 2.0. So we need a Cartoon Network 2.0. So instead, they just put all the modern shows in it and just push the old shows aside, classic shows. I mean, they still have classic shows, but it seems like now they're more caring for these modern shows, and they put them on Boomerang. Isn't that awful? They actually put modern shows on Boomerang. Boomerang is supposed to be a classic version of Cartoon Network, which is supposed to be like, it has all these classic cartoons. So if you feel like watching classic cartoons, you get to go on that channel or that TV station. And if you want to see modern cartoons, you go to Cartoon Network. So why in the world are they making a Boomerang into a Cartoon Network 2.0? Boomerang is supposed to have classic Cartoon Network shows. It doesn't make sense to me. Look, I mean, they're still going to have classic shows such as The Jetsons, The Flintstones, and Tom and Jerry and all those stuff. But but it seems like they're more caring for the modern shows than those shows now. I'm not kidding. They added modern shows. It seems like they're more caring for the modern shows on a TV station than the classic shows. Even though a Boomerang is supposed to be supposed to be a cartoon station that has classic cartoons. If I ever wanted to watch some classic cartoons, I would always go to Boomerang. And if I ever want to watch modern cartoons, I would always go to Cartoon Network. Or Nickelodeon, but we're talking about Cartoon Network here in Boomerang. So, but, okay. Cartoon Network. And I never knew you owned Boomerang, but just listen to me here. Okay. Boomerang is has classic shows. They're supposed to have classic shows. No modern shows, some classic shows. Cartoon Network is supposed to have modern shows. I mean, they can have some classic shows, but that's where all the new shows is at. So why are you putting Teen Titans Go on Boomerang, Adventure Time, Regular Show, Garfield the CGI show? I don't even like that show, but why in the world are you putting modern shows on Boomerang? Okay, you're probably asking me. Okay, White the Nerd. Okay, why are you? Well, they're gonna have to put modern shows or basically modern shows in our time sometime soon. Okay, they should. They should do that soon. Like basically, I don't know, 10, 15 years later, not now. Okay, you don't need to put classic shows, on modern shows, like Teen Titans Go, or Adventure Time and regular show on Boomerang yet. Wait until like another 10 or 15 years. Be patient. When those shows become classic, put them on Boomerang, because Boomerang is supposed to be a TV station that has classic cartoons. That's what Boomerang was made to. It was made to have classic cartoons. So, as I was saying, that when regular show, Adventure Time, Teen Titans Go, or whatever modern show you put on there, wait until it becomes classic. Like, till it becomes old. Like 10 years later. Just wait maybe 10 to 15 years later. Be patient, Cartoon Network, to put these shows on Boomerang, even though now I'm not going to call right now, I'm not calling Boomerang anymore. I'm going to call it Cartoon Network 2.0. It's basically Cartoon Network 2.0. And it just doesn't make sense to me. Why are they putting modern shows that are still continuing on Boomerang? Wait until those shows become classic. Well, so I have a second part I have to do to rate about the new Boomerang, or basically Cartoon Network 2.0, is style of it. Now, you remember those cool looking commercials? Like those awesome commercials on Boomerang when it shows those toys and basically toys walking? Yeah, I thought that was awesome. I love those commercials. Like, I just love the style of those commercials. But now it's awful. Okay. It's awful. Okay? It's awful. It's like 100% awful. Now the commercials today or on Boomerang are awful. Like, they're basically, I don't know. There's commercials now are like Cartoon Network's commercials. Come on Boomerang, or basically Cartoon Network. Okay, Cartoon Network. Since you own Boomerang, and do you even know Cartoon Network? Do you even know that Boomerang it's supposed to have classic cartoons? It still does. It's just now they're putting modern shows in it and like rebooting it. Like, it's supposed to have classic cartoons only in it. That's like a Boomerang law. There's only classic shows that are actually classic in Boomerang. And I want you to try to make Boomerang act classic. That's what I want you to do with Boomerang. Make it look classic. Make like those commercials look classic. You could have some commercials advertising for some shows that are coming out on Cartoon Network, or you could advertise the Cartoon Network app. I don't care about that. I'm just talking about like when it says now you're watching the Flintstones. Make it feel classic. Don't make it feel like Cartoon Network. Make it feel like a classic cartoon station. That's like a law of Boomerang. It's supposed to feel classic. But Cartoon Network just ruined it and made it feel like a Cartoon Network 2.0. Good job, Cartoon Network. You've done a lot. Well, anyways, I am Wide the Nerd. So, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and bye, Boomerang. And goodbye. Bye.